Hello, candle lovers. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Greg. This is all about candles. Today I have a review for you from Goose Creek. This is called Christmas Village. Kind of a claymation sort of like movie scene setting on this candle. Not really a spectacular packaging design job, but hey, it is a Christmas village. Boring lid on there. The scent notes on this are icy peppermint, spearmint, marshmallow fluff, and chili vanilla snow. Now, this candle, I really don't think needs to be a thing. Goose Creek, man. They put out so many candles, you guys. Like, it's really quite intimidating because I'm fairly new to Goose Creek, and so scrolling through their website, it can be quite difficult to pick out what you might want to try and what you're gonna pass on, because so many of the candles have almost identical scent notes, just in different orders with different descriptors. And icy peppermint, spearmint, marshmallow fluff, and chili vanilla snow. I just did a Goose Creek candle haul, and I feel like 2 or 3 of the candles that I hauled in that haul had almost these exact same scent notes, but smelled quite different. And to me, this is one that just kind of gets lost in the shuffle. I really think that Goose Creek needs to focus a bit more on quality over quantity. I know that it's nice, like they definitely have something for everyone, and I think they should continue to do that. But how many marshmallow, peppermint, vanilla candles do we need, you know? And for me, this one is kind of towards the bottom in terms of fragrance and performance quality. Although it's definitely not bad, it's extremely pleasant. What it mostly is a peppermint and vanilla candle, or I should say a mint and vanilla candle, since they list both peppermint and spearmint on there. Like, peppermint is obviously sharper, a little bit harsher. Spearmint is a bit smoother, a little bit more green. But what you get from this is just like a minty vanilla situation. A minty vanilla situation, and it's perfectly lovely, but definitely not super interesting. There's something almost a little bit bakery in this one as well, I think. But this definitely feels to me like one of those Goose Creek candles where they're just like, yeah, here we go. Let's call it Christmas Village. Now, I know that there's a lot of people that really like this candle and buy it all the time, but with what I've experienced so far with my winter candles from Goose Creek, this is definitely like lower on my level of enjoyment, you know? I would love to get into the fragrance a little bit more, but there is just not that much to it. It's not particularly well balanced. It's kind of just one big mid-range vanilla mint note. And it's nice, but it's definitely not spectacular. It's okay. It's okay. The burn quality on this was all right as well. This was a colored wax, so that is not discoloration that you're seeing. It burned quite cleanly for a Goose Creek candle. Very, very little sooting. I'm not sure if I ever actually saw it sooting. And the first like 3 or 4 burns were really, really great. And then it was just dud out territory for the rest of its life, right? First 3 or 4 burns, great quality. I'd say that the strength and throw, maybe it got up to like a 6.5. Yeah, I would say a 6.5 for strength and throw. That's like the max. And I'd say that mostly it kind of hovered around a 6. This is in my more open area, so it definitely had a presence to it. It wasn't unscented. It was a very sort of generic minty vanilla 6.5 situation. So no real complaints about that, but the candle just never really impressed me. And then the last half of it was just itty bitty wicks and teeny tiny flames quite a lot. I actually broke my Goose Creek rule, and at one point I let this burn for longer than 2 hours, probably like 4 or 5 hours, and it was fine. Like, it never started sooting or anything. So it's a bit of a Goose Creek anomaly in terms of that, but it was dud out city. And so I let it burn until it stopped dudding out. And then it did kind kind of start to get a little bit weird, and I was worried it was gonna start sooting, so I blew it out, and then when I relit it, it was done out city again. I burned it all the way down until I could see the wick nickels. The whole thing had liquefied. There was basically no fragrance left in it. And looking at it now, it looks like those wicks should be fine. And that is what those wicks looked like. That was like the length of the wicks generally when I would light it. And yeah, it just dudded out the entire last half of the candle, and frankly, it was a bit of a chore to get through. What can you do? Not terrible. I am burning some Goose Creek candles right now that are really fabulous, so stay tuned for some news on those. That's all I have for you folks today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you could hit me up with a like, comment, subscription, that would really mean the world to me. And until next time, my dear, gorgeous, and beautiful candle-loving friends, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks, you guys. Bye now.